Well, winter's finally over. We've got the sun shining. We had a great ice fishing season, but you know what? The ice is just getting off the water in front of our place. And we had a lot of fun with our ATV to get out to our fishing spots, catching walleye, catching beautiful jumbo perch, even going for lake trout. But now it's time to summarize the ATV, because I'm not going to be using it that much in the summertime. So I want to make sure that the fuel that's in it is going to be stable, and I also want to make sure that I charge the battery. So I'm going to add some K-100. You know, I've been using K-100 for, I'm going to say close to 8-9 years, maybe even 10 years. And it's an amazing product. You know, their slogan is that it makes water burn, and you can see it right on their packaging. It not only does that, so if you get water in any kind of, fuel tank, whether it's diesel or whether it's gas, your engine can have a problem combusting it, especially outboard motors out in the lake. And I use K-100 whether it's in my boats in Florida and here in Canada, or ATVs, vehicles, and so on. So you can see that they've got the packages very nicely marked. G is for gas, and if you get the bottles that say D on it, it's for diesel. So these are the two sizes that I'm familiar with. This is the one that I use most of the time. This is the bigger one when I need to use it more often, especially if I'm driving and so on. So let's add some, because it's going to stabilize the fuel that's in there. And then I'm going to top off the fuel to make sure that there's the least amount of condensation that can happen. So if there is any water in there, those water molecules are going to be broken up so they can combust in the engine. And it's also going to stabilize the fuel over the summertime. Okay, let me get at it. Here we go. You know, besides doing the fuel additive and making sure that I've got lots of gas in the actual ATV, the one thing that's very important, and my friend Richard Somerville, or Dickie, who loves to walleye fish, told me that's very important, is you need to take the battery out of your ATV, and you can leave it in your ATV if you want to, but it's very important that you put it on a trickle charge and keep that battery charged up so that it doesn't lose its power. It's different if you have a cranking battery that's lithium, and I work with Linac lithium batteries, and I use a cranking battery from our outboard motor. I haven't installed one yet in the ATV. So those you don't have to put on a trickle charge. Once you charge them, you can just leave them like that until you go to use them again, and then go to use them and charge them again, and then they're fine. But I'll tell you what, using a product like K-100 in your fuel, very good to protect it. Doesn't matter what the vehicle is, whether it's an ATV, a boat, vehicles, trucks, and so on, lawnmower. It's a very good way to keep that vehicle running for a long time.